The film Genius, Picasso will be televised on the National Geographic channel beginning Tuesday, just ahead of the May auctions in New York which, as major fine art auctions often do, feature several stunning works by Picasso. Sotheby's made a direct link between the film and the upcoming sales last Friday, celebrating the movie with a luncheon at its Manhattan location amid paintings and sculptures to be auctioned in May. Antonio Banderas, who plays the adult Picasso in the 10-part film, as well as his co-stars, Samantha Colley and Clements Poe and producer Ken Biller, described how they brought the creative, passionate genius of the artist and his lovers to life on the screen. Colley plays Picasso's muse Dorimar, while Poe plays the subsequent object of his affection, Françoise Gallo. Banderas, 57, I was born in Malaga, Spain, remarkable considering Malaga is also Picasso's birthplace. There, Banderas lived under Francisco Franco until the dictator's death in 1975. The actor had been hesitant for years to play Picasso, a figure he and his generation had idolized as an icon of freedom, until he learned of the National Geographic role. When you do a biopic you need facts, you need certainties, Banderas said at the Sotheby's event. National Geographic was providing us with those certainties. The film arrives less than a month before Sotheby's will sell the intimate, lush La Repose, a richly painted portrayal of Picasso's earlier mistress Marie-Thérèse Walter, which was executed in 1932, a prolific, pivotal year in Picasso's career, according to the auction house. La Repose, estimated to sell for between $25 million and $35 million, will be offered at Sotheby's evening sale of Impressionist and Modern Art on May 14 in New York, less than 3 months after Sotheby's sold Femme au Barodet à la Robe Quadrillée, Marie-Thérèse Walter, 1937, for $69.2 million at a Feb. 28 auction in London. That so much attention, and money, is being lavished on Picasso more than 40 years after his death reflects a better understanding of the work, better scholarship about the work, better museum shows, all of which enables people to really get to grips more powerfully with the work, says Simon Shaw, co-worldwide head of Sotheby's Impressionist. Shaw points to the Tate Modern's VA exhibition, Picasso 1932, Love, Fame, Tragedy, which opened last month after a stint at the National Picasso Museum in Paris, as an example of a museum display that offers visitors insights into the artist's work that weren't available before. The exhibition is putting the spotlight what most people would argue is the ultimate moment, the greatest moment of a huge creative flowering. Shaw says, given La Repose was painted in 1932, it's a very auspicious moment to be offering such a signature 32 image, he adds. Sotheby's evening auction also features Femices, 1949, with an estimate between $6 million and $8 million, and Femme au Chien, 1953, with an estimate between $12 million and $18 million, both of which were displayed during the National Geographic event. Meanwhile, Christie's will be selling La Marin, 1943, a self-portrait that is estimated to fetch in the neighborhood of $70 million, at its May 15 evening sale of Impressionist and Modern Art in New York. The estimate isn't outlandish, considering Picasso's Les Femmes d'Alger version, 1955, sold for $179.4 million at a Christie's auction in the spring of 2017 in New York. The price was the most paid for a painting by any artist at auction until Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi sold for $450 million at Christie's in November 2017. Picasso was the top-selling artist overall in the modern category in 2017, with works totaling $409 million, or 11% of the market, according to the Art Market 2018, a report by Art Basel on UBS. There's no sign that the Picasso mania is stopping. One reason is the increasingly global nature of the art market, which brings in new collectors from parts of the world who haven't yet bought their first Picasso. On March 31, Sotheby's sold a Picasso at an evening auction in Hong Kong for the first time, fetching $1 million for Juan Lespin's, 1924, near the high end of the estimate. So is the National Geographic film likely to factor into the price for La Repose and other Picasso works this spring? Says Shaw, I don't think it